Jet Airways on Thursday grounded its services to and from the east and northeast regions of the country, as well as suspended its international operations for a day. Jet Airways flights to London, Amsterdam and Paris from Mumbai, New Delhi and Bengaluru, scheduled for April 12th, were cancelled for the operational reasons. The airline will not operate on the Bengaluru-Amsterdam-Bengaluru route on April 13 as well. Earlier in the day, the airline announced that grounding of 10 more planes due to non-payment of rentals to the lessors. Following this, there are no jet flights to and from Kolkata, Patna, Guwahati and other airports in the region. And my colleague Arun Sharma is joining us on phone line with more updates on the crisis facing the Jet Airways. Arun, Jet Airways is a major player in the aviation sector in the country. What are the implications of grounding of the flights, especially within the country in east and northeast regions?
Well, the ultimate sufferer are the passengers, as always. Whenever any of the aircraft faces trouble, or any airline is facing trouble. Now, the latest update as of now, Shubhendu, is that as of today, we know that international operations from India are all cancelled. But yes, if in case any flight is flying towards India, that will be operational today. Second important aspect is that 20 flights from Delhi, 1 flight from Bengaluru and 5 flights from Mumbai will be taking off today. Now, this is the update of today. But interestingly, Shubhendu, today it will also be an interesting day because of the fact that according to government's 020 rule, any airline or primarily any airline which has only less than 20 aircraft, it can't fly on international routes.
Right.
So today we are looking at the fact that Jet Airways has only 12 to 14 aircraft in its fleet. Therefore, it cannot primarily, technically, it cannot take off any international operations. So now the government will have to take a call as to what the stance will they adopt. But as of now, the ultimate sufferers are the passengers. And yes, 2 more updates, Shubhendu, that today, as we know that State Bank of India has offered 1,500 crore of bailout to the Jet Airways, but it will also offer for the other lenders to come and take stake in this airline. So for the expression of interest, today is the last day, and yes, the pilots, the engineers, the ground staff of the Jet Airways will have to see their stance as well, because of the fact they have not received their salaries, and they'll be meeting the Jet Airways union will be meeting today, and they'll be take a call as to what the pilots, the engineering, and the ground staff will do, because they are not getting the payment. So it seems trouble is mounting for the Jet Airways as well as of now.
And Arun, you mentioned the support that is coming in from SBI. If you can also simplify for us the financial crisis that Jet Airways is facing at the moment.
Well, looking at the financial crisis, Shubhendu, 8,000 crore is the debt of the Jet Airways, right? So now, if you look at, if at all Jet Airways takes off any of the flights, the operational cost is becoming higher than the revenue it is earning from that flight. Because if you take for example, if a 300 passenger capacity aircraft is flying, and if that entire capacity of the passengers is not full in that aircraft, at the end, that flight will be taking a loss, and therefore Jet Airways is knowingly cancelling all those flights, because flying that particular airline or particular aircraft on that route will ultimately give loss to the aircraft on that route. So ultimately, 8,000 crore of debt. Yes, of course, 1,500 crore rupees has been given by the State Bank of India. But yes, and it has taken 50% of the stake. But ultimately, State Bank of India is also asking for other lenders to take over, and it wants to sell off this 50% of stake. Interestingly, ATR is having 24% of stake. So today is the last day for the expression of interest. That means any foreign carrier or any Indian carrier or any of the entity wants to take stake in the Jet Airways, it is free to take stake. But yes, the big question is who will take the stake in the loss-making airline, whereby the debt is huge. That is 8,000 crore rupees. The debt-to-equity ratio is also too much higher. So it remains to be seen that what exactly happens. Yes, it seems the game is primarily over for this Jet Airways as of now, looking at the economic parameters.
All right, Arun, appreciate you joining us with all those inputs.